TV Tokyo recently released their quarterly, and I believe this is halfway mark if I'm not mistaken, financial, fiscal, sales, money, all of that good stuff. Pretty much their top franchises that are making them the most money and also making them the most gross profit. And it's very interesting because I check this list every year. I always like to see, and for the most part, the names are the same here and there, but it also tells a tale. And this tells a tale in particular why, despite the fact that a lot of people, including myself in the West, be whining and complaining about Boruto. Before we jump into the episode, if you would hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified, we drop new episodes of FORNEVERNEWS every Saturday, 12 p.m. EST, and throughout the week, we re-upload some of those segments for your viewing pleasure. Hit them buttons. Let's jump into the news. What are we waiting for, right? They're not ending it anytime soon. They're just not, because despite the fact that even though the characters don't rank well popularity-wise, and the anime rarely ever sees the top 10 anime of the week list or whatnot, it's doing well enough that TV Tokyo is going to keep it around for the foreseeable future, because it's not even just doing well enough. It is doing extremely, extremely well, and I'm going to tell you my theory on what's happening here. But we got here the list. Again, it says, and shoutouts to Organic Dinosaur for providing this, TV Tokyo's Q2 fiscal half-year rankings from April 2022 to September of 2022. The top anime franchises by total sales revenue. At number 5, and I'm expecting this to change by the next one considering certain things have returned. At number 5, Bleach. This is before the 1,000-Year Blood War even started. 4, Pokemon. 3, Yu-Gi-Oh! 2, Naruto. And 1, Boruto. That means Boruto total sales, not gross, not the money that they actually, but just in general, total sales, Boruto did more than all of these franchises. That is, poof, mind-blowing. Hands down, a straight-up testament to why they're going to keep on going. Because then we also have the top anime franchises by gross profit. This is the money that they directly made. And at number 5, still Bleach. So still Bleach. And again, once 1,000-Year Blood War, is factored into this whole situation, we're probably going to see it be like top 3, I'm imagining. At number 4, Yu-Gi-Oh! 3, Pokemon. 2, Boruto. 1, Naruto. So they're making more gross off Naruto, but Boruto is right there. And I'm going to say a couple of different things. For starters, definitely you can't deny that some of the success that Boruto has seen financially is due to Naruto. There's no other way to experience new Naruto other than Boruto. If you want new Naruto, you want to see Hokage Naruto, you want to see adult Sasuke, you want to see Sakura, any of that stuff you want a chance of seeing, you have to go to Boruto. You want to buy the new merch or whatever, chances are it's going to be related to Boruto. Sure, they release Naruto stuff, but a lot of it is things that you've seen 10, 15 years ago. Like, nobody, aside from nostalgia-wise, is very invested in like, oh, dog, I need a Rock Lee, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's already long time ago. Like, don't get me wrong, I rock with, and I'm always going to appreciate Rock Lee versus Gaara and all the insanity that provided. But in terms of getting that, like, feel or whatever, if you want that Naruto feel when you buy stuff, when you watch stuff, you gotta go to Boruto. That's the best thing that you have with updated stuff of the characters. And that's where Boruto is gonna thrive. That's where Boruto is gonna see its money. I want to even throw the argument and potential that because Naruto is in the name, are they classifying Boruto as Naruto and Boruto as well? There's that possibility. I get it that it looks like they're differentiating the series, Naruto and Boruto, but there's a possibility there. And just in general, there's a lot of kids, I'm assuming, in Japan that are watching Boruto because it's clear as day that the Boruto anime is catering towards children. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if with that Himawari arc, they were like, yo, let's try and tackle, because I look at the top, watch the anime and whatnot, and some of the top watch anime over there are stuff that none of us would ever watch. It's like the Curious George anime and shit like that. Yo, let's try and get the Curious George anime watchers to come watch Boruto. Like, look, it's like even though Himawari is like, what, 10 or something? She looks like she's 5. Like, look, it's a 5-year-old and she's eating cupcakes at school. Come watch our show over here. That's a big possibility of what they were trying to go for with why they made that arc, because, again, I gotta stress that arc just sucked. But in general, this is why Boruto is going to be around for the foreseeable future, and why the manga can explore and entertain all of these radical ideas of turning it into pretty much the Bachelorette or whatnot, because the anime is holding it down. It's the #1 minus gross, just straight up off raw sales and whatnot. It's #1, beating out Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so big, beating out Bleach, beating out Naruto itself. And then gross profits is only beaten by its predecessor, Naruto. So they're going to keep Boruto going for the foreseeable future. And we're going to keep on complaining on deaf ears because they're like, proof is in the pudding. You can complain all you want. Boruto makes a lot of money. We want a lot of money. Fuck your complaints. And it sucks. And I'm saddened to say it, but it is what it is. That bottom line, Boruto it's a moneymaker, and even though the series hasn't been going over the last few years in the direction I would personally like, they're gonna keep it around because the proof is in the pudding. And again, I'm expecting in the next one, because Bleach started, that's gonna shoot up, because Thousand Blood War is the talk of the town. Everyone's going crazy for it. As long as they release merch and re-release maybe some volumes of the manga, that's going to bring in the bucks. Quickly wanted to talk about, it's not anime related, but I just wanted to briefly cover it. Henry Cavill leaving The Witcher and being replaced by Liam Hemsworth. Now, shout outs to Liam, dope, all that good stuff, but Henry Cavill leaving The Witcher and basically Geralt is going to be played by somebody else. Just cancel the show, end the show. Like, pretty much I believe he's going to return for season 3, but they greenlit a season 4 and he's not coming back for season 4. End it. End it. Once they do stuff like that, you replace the main actor, unless you're gonna do a time skip and have him be old as shit and then you can have somebody else come in and play the role. End it. Please do, because no, Henry Cavill is incredible. Like, he's one of the main reasons why I checked out The Witcher to begin with. Granted, season 2 is a little stagnant. I'm still stuck in season 2 if I'm just keeping it real. I watched like maybe a handful of episodes and I was like, getting a little boring. But either way, Henry Cavill is the heart of that show. You get rid of him, and granted, I'm sure it's because he don't want to come back no more. It's like, dog, we've been doing this for a while. He's a very big actor, Superman, etc., etc. And I'm hearing talks of it's because they're going to be bringing him back into the fold, his Superman role, something to do with the DCU. So yeah, but yeah, just end The Witcher. End it. Flat out end it after Henry Cavill leaves, because I don't care what it is. Like, that's gonna just feel off and I'm not gonna rock with it. And maybe it could be good, but highly doubtful. Anytime you replace the main character's actor, it's always downhill from there, boys. We got some sales here. For starters, Sakamoto Days has reached 2.2 million copies in circulation, and again, I believe there's 9 volumes, so not the greatest sales in the world, but considering the fact of what the series is, I think that that's dope. And I think with the proper anime adaptation, it could go uphill. Again, it could stay stagnant, it could go nowhere, but I really appreciate what it does. It's a really dope story about this guy that wants to walk away from this assassin life but can't quite get away from it. And I think, again, with the right push, it might get that big boost that every series would love to have. Then, since we're on the topic of sales, apparently Kaiju number 8 has reached 8,880,000 copies in circulation with 8 volumes. Talk about a gang of 8s. 8888. Jeez Louise. And yeah, that series, I'll never understand how it blew up like the way it did. Like, granted, the content was dope or whatever, but considering it was in Jump Plus, a digital magazine that didn't really have the biggest readership at the time that Kaiju came out a couple of years ago, the fact that it sold the way it did, like, I understand to a certain degree because of word of mouth. Like, word of mouth is what got me to check it out, and I was like, this shit fire. But yeah, it's very crazy, and almost 10 million and still no anime. Once that anime comes out, we're gonna be talking some different numbers. And either way, just big wins all around. Shout out to Sakamoto Days, Jujutsu Kaisen, and of course Kaiju number 8.